Hi, Jim Romer on this November 29th and 30th, sitting here in Florida, drinking a little bit of New Jersey wine. I didn't know they actually made wine in New Jersey. I have a fellow friend down here in Florida that produces, it's a grape called Chamberlain, I think, with a little bit of Pinot Shirai. Never had that before. Anyway, need a little bit of wine, sitting here for like 8 hours trying to figure out the South American weather. A lot going on in this report today. We're going to talk about South America. We're going to talk about seasonal trades. I have a chart there for you for the month of December. Cocoa's rallied a lot. Why has it? We think the market will begin to sell off at some point soon. Natural gas, though we had a little bit of a rally earlier last week, sold off because really we still have huge supplies. There is some cold weather in the forecast for natural gas, but I do not see a major bull market, as I've been saying for the last month or so. ETFs, some of you don't know much about trading futures and options, want conservative strategies. This long wheat ETF, even with all the volatility, we've had this on for probably 2 months because of La Nina, is up about 5% right now. Still see problems with the crops in Russia particularly. There was some rain in the Midwest plains last week that broke wheat initially, but longer term we like this ETF. Coffee, crazy volatility. That ETF's been all over the place, is now up about 3%, but there are rains in the forecast for northern Brazil. I'll discuss that in my report that you'll be reading today or tonight. Natural gas, the short ETF being long KOLD, again, you can trade ETFs at Fidelity or Charles Schwab or Ameritrade, is up about 5%. We also had a short call option that made about $1,800 a contract, got out of it last week before the rally in natural gas. But I doubt very seriously we're going to see natural gas back above 320 again. Big story right now is this dry weather where you see red and orange in South America. Most of this moving grains over the last few months has been because of demand, lower crops in China, their need to replenish herds, livestock, and as well as the Ukraine corn crop coming down. And now they're getting concerned about all this red and dry weather, certainly, as you see in the key corn and soybean growing areas of South America. But there are rains in the forecast coming up. I can't say we're going into a bear market longer term for more than maybe a week or two of that. But notice the, I'm putting my head out of the screen here, notice the green over much of central to northern Brazil. That's going to ease some of the drought conditions here. That is why I'm going to recommend a position today in soybeans at the bottom of the page. Always go to the spreadsheet if you want specific trade recommendations. Look at the upper left there, the wet weather in Central America. That is lowering the quality of the coffee crop in Guatemala and Honduras. They had a typhoon, 2 typhoons a few weeks ago. If it wasn't for the rains coming into northern Brazil in the next 10 days, this coffee market would absolutely explode. Look how Sao Paulo has been dry. A key orange, coffee, and soybean growing area for sure. And this is a situation that's going to bear a lot of watching for clients around the world over the next few months. So stay tuned with us, as South American weather is going to dictate a lot of moves in the market. Once again, if it wasn't for all this rain that you see here getting out of the screen in central and southern Brazil in the next 10 to 15 days, you'd see another leg up in grains and also in coffee and orange juice. I think that longer term, I know it's very illiquid, I think the orange crop's been hurt in Sao Paulo and could be a longer term bull market, though I don't see any freeze potential for Florida. So a lot going on in this report. Again, once a month, as a premium subscriber, you can email me a question. It may be a couple of days till I get back to you, as I have so many clients around the world, from Hong Kong to Belgium to South America, and of course, Midwest grain farmers. But enjoy. And yes, don't be shy. Please ask me a question. Thanks for subscribing.